sound of indie rock in India. Nearly 1 in 10 of the world's population is an Indian under the age of 25. The country's economy is emerging, and with it, a new brand of youth culture. Airport are a young band with a young sound, and write and perform their own music in Hindi. Rock music here has traditionally been influenced by the West, with groups playing Pink Floyd and Beatles covers. But today's performers are creating their own musical identity, inspired by their experiences.
There is an imperative need to kind of express themselves, and that doesn't come through doing other people's music. That comes from doing your own work, and that's what is the biggest change that I see, that people wanting to kind of have their own say and have an identity, build an identity of their own, and not kind of borrow it.
This group of boys in Mumbai's Dharavi slum are also singing their own compositions. Their lyrics: I have one dream, to sing and to dance. It's a dream 16-year-old Jashant believes he can fulfil against the odds. India's economy is growing, so too is a sense of confidence amongst its young. It applies to everyone, from the super rich to the slum dwellers.
It is tough to be successful, but I think that if you work hard now, there is more of a chance of making it, because there is a lot of progress here, and thus bringing more opportunities.
And with that opportunity comes change. When you think that more than 2/3 of India's population is aged under 35, it's easy to see why people are saying young people here are having a much bigger voice. And as they're growing up, they're increasingly choosing to shun their parents' traditions and cultures and do things their own way.
Our generation is kind of stubborn. I feel it's stubborn. We don't listen to our parents. We feel whatever we want to do. It's our life.
It's a bit free. You can go out with a girl, you can enjoy these kind of things. I don't think our parents were having this kind of facilities available at that time.
In our parents' generation, there was either engineering or medicine or the civil services. But these days you become an artist, you become a painter, you become an architect. There are lots of options.
The band Indus Creed belonged to a different generation of Indian musicians. When they started 3 decades ago, they were one of just a few original rock bands in the country. Since that time, they've seen a huge shift in the attitudes of the audiences they play to.
They want to listen as much to Indian bands as they want to listen to bands from the outside, because they know what they want to listen to. And I think there's a greater sense of identity that they have, and the identity stems from the fact that they don't consider themselves members of a third world country anymore. They see themselves as part of a greater global scene, and they're equal parts of that global scene, and I sort of respect them for that.
With the largest youth population in the world, India's Generation Next have the potential to become the most vocal. They're more global, confident and idealistic than their parents, and have more freedom and wealth to make a difference. And just how they come of age will determine the country's performance on the world stage.